New Way of Life TV. I'm not broken, I'm becoming. Still I rise when the storm keeps coming. Grace found me when I was running, yeah. This is my journey. My journey. Yeah, I fell through the dark, heart heavy, no God. Empty bottles, empty prayers, trying to swallow my pride. Lost love, lost trust, but I found my worth. Turned every wound to wisdom, rebirth on earth. Now I'm walking in my purpose. Scars don't define God, whispered you're chosen. Your light still shines. You can rise again, even through the fall. Your story ain't over, He's seen it all. You're not broken, you're becoming, saved by grace. This is a woman's journey. New Way of Life TV.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another A Woman's Journey. And I would let my beautiful, I'm your girl, Crystal Love. I'll let my beautiful guest, and Pastor Rainbow is not a guest anymore. She's an actual, but I let my beautiful guests introduce themselves.
My name is Shanice Williams. I am here today because of this cruise. I call it the cruise.
Yes, you do.
Yes, very close to my heart. I want to give a lovely, lovely shout out to my mother and of course Key, and also Claire Bear.
Claire Bear. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nikki. I'm the, I guess, the comical one of the group for today. But I was invited by my lovely sister over here, Krista. And as you all know, that is my apostle /
Ain't
and she's here today too.
and y'all related.
Yeah,
Okay, what a blessing.
I know.
She get a double portion.
Okay.
And who are you?
Oh, the woman with many hats. I am Dr. Apostle, Dr. Victoria Rainbow, serve with many capacities. But the main capacity tonight is I'm a partner of New Way of Life, TV and talk radio.
Yes, you are. All right, y'all, I can already tell by the vibe we got going on. It's going to be a great show. We definitely have some great questions and discussion topics for y'all. So we're just going to jump right into it because I know it hit home for me when I was thinking of these questions. So how about we're going to start with, how do you grieve and let go of what you thought was a relationship or a situation or a season of your life was supposed to be? You thought what it was supposed to be. How do you read that?
I know for me, personally, I had to get quiet. I had to get real, real quiet. And what quiet sounds like is noise, people. You know what I'm saying? Like constantly going everywhere and anywhere and just being around a whole bunch of people and a lot of energy. So when I was able to get quiet, I was able to understand who I am. I was able to listen to me. I was able to look myself in the mirror and say, okay, this is what I like, or this is what I don't like. So when it comes down to breathing, I'll be able to move forward because I'm recollecting, like I'm ciphering like how to be able to move forward, what I can do to make sure that this doesn't happen again. So with that, I ended up being able to take a trip. I ended up being able to like focus just on the soul and even if it's going with broken bones, somewhere just where it's not like a lot of noise, just you and me personally where you can hear God. You know what I'm saying? So it ended up hitting hold me. That's how I was able to breathe. It's just being able to be personally with myself and understanding what moving forward looks like.
I love that. Yes, great start.
Okay, so for me, I would say it was the same but different. My grievance was to your compassion. I had to separate myself from a lot of things, a lot of people, a lot of places. Even, and it's sad to say, even church-wise, I had to separate myself because grievance looks different everywhere. for so many people on so many levels. And who I am and who I'm learning and who I'm becoming is I'm alone.
Mm.
I truly am alone
By nature.
by nature,
Mhm.
just by nature. So it's easier for me to do exactly what my sister said. You know, spend time with me, self-evaluate, process it,
Mhm.
and then come out strong,
Mhm.
come out better,
Mm.
come out understanding what it is that I need to learn from whatever the situation is.
Love it.
That's good.
Mhm. It's really good.
For me, I had to take a mirror, and with that mirror, I had to go in a dark cave. So when the light came, I could see what I had become.
Mm.
So I went in the dark, and I had to hibernate in order to get what I needed because I packed baggage after baggage.
Yeah.
And each baggage had group.
Mm.
And I never healed on that journey to the dark cave.
Mm.
Come on, man.
Mhm. Mhm.
So when I decided I got to heal, it's about me.
Mhm.
You know, it's no longer about my flesh, what I feel, who I want to be booed up with, bathed to, you know, because booze and babes will cause you to go into a cave of darkness.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So if you're not in identity with who you are,
right, absolutely.
then you'll lose yourself in that situation.
Mhm.
So when the light came on and I was holding the mirror, I saw something that I never did see, and that was me.
Mm. Wow. Mm. And as for me, I had to just get honest and had to, like you said, decipher, like, is this grief or is this broken heart? Like, what am I really dealing with and what am I really experiencing? Like, I had to put a name and a title on it, you know what I'm saying? And so once I did that, then I was able to go inward, right? Some people ask me, why now? You know, why bring this up now? This happened 30 something years ago. Why now? Well, now, Crystal, it don't have no drugs and alcohol in her system,
Okay, come
right?
on.
Now, Crystal working inward, outward.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I realized that I never had a chance to grieve the little 4-year-old girl. I never had a chance to grieve the little 5-year-old girl, the 6-year-old girl, the 7-year-old girl, the 8-year-old girl. I never had the chance to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because we are as sick as our secret.
Come on.
And when you harbor a secret for so long, it rottens the inside of you. Right? And then you get used to carrying the load by yourself when the load was never yours to carry at all. It was never yours to carry at all. And so then you run around asking yourself, why am I holding this secret for so long? Now I feel like I like the secret. I feel like I don't want nobody to know. Not until I start doing the internal work, journaling. You know what I'm saying? Sitting in the uncomfortableness.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like really praying to God, what am I doing and how do I do it and help me through this? Before I even take it to another person, I first got to seek him first. Because I don't even have the courage to take it to another person.
Absolutely.
Because I hear the people in my ear saying, why now?
Why not?
So I got to take it to God first, and then I can take it to sponsor. Then I can take it to support network, you know, because he gave me the permission to.
Right. Yeah, because you know, Crystal, people, if you take it to people, people want you to stay there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because people don't want you to get,
Oh no,
Elevate.
they will talk you down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Like yesterday, my elevation, if I was looking at people, guess what? I would be in trouble.
Mhm.
That couldn't be my focus. My
Mhm.
focus had to be, it's me.
Mhm.
You know, God called me.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't call. You know, so yeah, people will keep you distracted.
Oh yes,
So
they will.
you're absolutely right.
Mhm.
You have to get in a place
Mhm.
where it's just you and God.
Right.
Because God, you know, keep looking up. I promise you, just look up. You're gonna see, right?
Mhm.
But if you look in the front of you,
You're gonna see people.
Oh yeah.
You look on the side of you, you're gonna
It's
see
noise.
people.
Mhm.
It's just noise.
Yeah, noise all around.
And I don't feel guilty.
That's right.
I don't, because it was never my guilt to carry.
That's right.
And I felt guilty for so long. Not today.
Not today.
Not today. Good topic. Good start, you guys. So, but I know this is going to be across the rainbows. What does forgiveness really look like when the person you hurt, when the person that hurt you never apologizes to you or give you the closure you wanted?
Well,
Well,
we can knock it right here. Real story. Within the last 2 weeks.
I like real stories.
I love
Yes.
Bring it to me.
He hurt me. He never asked me to forgive him. And he never felt it necessary to apologize. But you need me.
Mm.
So forgiveness, with me being in the call that I'm in now,
Mm-hmm.
because had he grabbed me 6 months ago,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
see, this had to be an encounter with God.
Mm.
So forgiveness looks like, in spite of what you did to me,
Mm. Mm.
I got to look past you and see your soul.
Mm. It's good.
Because he, Elohim,
Mm-hmm.
Yahweh,
Mm-hmm.
you know, yeah,
Amen.
He-
Amen.
he sees our soul,
Mm.
not our dirt,
Mm-hmm.
not all of the chaos.
Mm-hmm.
In spite of everything that you go through or what you look like, he still sees my soul.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can reach the soul,
Yeah.
the chaos will stop.
Mm-hmm.
If I can reach the soul, the confusion will halt.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to reach the soul. So that's what forgiveness looked like to me in a situation like that. We have to be able to move past, because guess what forgiveness is?
Mm.
It's for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It ain't for the other person.
Yeah.
Because I tell them, you don't control
Mm-hmm.
my destiny.
Yes.
You don't control where I'm going.
Right.
You don't like me, that ain't got nothing to do with me. It got everything to do with you. That's right.
That's right.
Mm.
Yup.
I drank today.
And then for me, what sits in my spirit is every day we want to call ourselves people for freedom.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when we realize our strength, when we realize like everything that we carry and we understand how much grace we have, you know what I'm saying? Like the things that kings and queens have to witness and understand,
Mm-hmm.
Lord, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know who they're doing.
Right.
They don't realize what they're doing because if they realize what they're doing,
Yeah. Yeah. That's
and,
right.
and I will never let you get a chance to be able to be in that opportunity to do that.
Mm. That's right.
So that is where my healing comes from,
Mm-hmm.
is understanding my standpoint of who I am. Because I can't constantly keep on blaming other people when I got to be able to shift
Mm-hmm.
my dynamic. I got to be able to shift my perspective on what is actually happening. Am I alone?
Mm-hmm.
Who is this person? Who just that when, like you said, when you look in the mirror and you have to look at that ugly truth
Mm-hmm.
in that mirror
Absolutely.
of facing and not putting your feelings and putting who you are and putting your truths on the back burner for somebody else's.
Come on, girl.
I had to realize like their perspective is what. It has nothing
Just
to
that
do with
their perspective.
it is, and I can't alter and I can't change nobody's
Mhm.
perspective. I can't change nobody's feelings. I can't change that. So they're gonna we gotta let it take its course.
Yep.
And not until I am able to accept and constantly get tired of letting people step over me, walk over me, constantly using me up under their. I'm a queen.
Yeah.
Come on.
Y'all like it.
Listen, and only royalty is what I'm going to get.
Yeah, I know that's
It's only
right.
royalty. It's only royalty.
I know
Come on,
that's
come
right.
on, King.
Yes, I know that's right.
He gonna be ready.
Yeah.
Eating at my table.
I know that's right. Because I am the favorite.
That's it. For me, I had to go back, and this may sound real pretty, but I had to go back to what Big Mama said.
Okay. Big
And
Mama. I love Big Mama.
She got that soul.
yeah,
Mhm.
and she was like, you know, in my head, I was always the person. No, I'm gonna get my leak back.
Mhm.
I'm going to get
Yeah,
my leak back.
absolutely.
Whether it's 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, I'm gonna get my leak back.
Absolutely.
But when, as my aunt said, spiritually wise, when you grow, you start to understand so many things
Right.
that Big Mama and me used to say,
Mm.
and that was forgive.
Mm.
It doesn't matter if they ever tell you I'm sorry, forgive me,
Right.
because if you have the heart of God
Mhm.
and you truly believe in your belief, then God's gonna work it out.
Mhm.
And I guarantee you,
Mhm.
I had two situations
Mm.
in my life that I was like, wow,
Mhm.
wow. Because these were two people that were the type that said, I would never, ever
Mm.
say anything to a woman
Mhm.
as far as forgiveness.
Mhm.
But I got that. And one was my ex-husband. I was so shocked
Mhm.
because I was like, do you really just apologize?
Yeah.
I mean, it although it was 5-6 years later, it was I was already at peace,
Mhm.
but it was still a different type of level of peace.
Yeah. I get that.
And I was like, although we've been friends all of our lives, like I said, it was just a different level of peace.
Mhm.
And from there, we still have a good relationship, friendship. But it was just that. It was just a calming spirit. And like I said before, when you really trust God in your walk, in your own spiritual personal walk,
Mhm.
things shift in your life.
Mhm.
That you would be like, who is this?
Right.
Is this me?
Right.
Is this
Mhm.
really me?
Right.
Because like I said, I was that type that was gonna get my leap back.
Mhm.
But where I am now versus where I was even 4 years
Mhm.
ago, I'm on a totally different level.
Mhm.
I don't desire
Mhm.
to get a leap back.
Yeah.
Will you get your leg back when you forgive?
Mhm. Mhm.
There you go.
But see, for me, like, your apology is not necessary. Right? Because it ain't nothing but words anyway. I'm on the show big statements.
Yeah,
You can say I'm sorry, baby,
Yeah.
please forgive me. Oh, I didn't mean to hurt you. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? At this point and at this stage in life, it'll be nice to you. But it ain't necessary. Right? You can show me you apologize in your actions, the way you move, the way you respond, the way you react, right? And for me, the forgiveness part, I work on forgiveness on no level. I want to be like Jesus and forgive immediately. I work on it. You know what I'm saying? It is definitely a process. But I know that when I don't forgive, I'm harboring a resentment.
That's right.
And you
When I don't forgive. And if I'm harboring a resentment, it's like, I'm going to take the poison, but I want you to die from it. And that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm going to take the poison hoping you die from it. So I must forgive or get to an area in life, get to a stage in life where, you know, when I find it difficult to forgive, and I know this can sound crazy because we want to pray for somebody that don't like, but I got a friend. I'm going to call her by her name. Pat D. If you're listening, Pat D. Pat D told me, and I can never forget. It was by like 6 years ago. And I was like, I ain't coming back. They hurt my feelings, but I ain't coming back. Forget that. Nope, I'm not coming back. And Pat D said, well, you don't do the resentment prayer. I said, who? the resentment prayer. I said, what's that? She said, you pray for them. It's just the same way that you pray for yourself. Whatever you pray for yourself, you pray for them.
Wow.
The same thing.
Right.
That's good.
If you pray for you prosperity, wellness, whatever you pray for yourself, add their name to it.
That's
Even
good.
if you don't mean it, just add their name to it. And she said, in time and over time, when you start coming back around them, you'll see that you have less tension and you'll be able to maybe not speak, maybe not hug, but you'll be able to not feel so much resentment and animosity in their presence.
Cordial.
Right? Cordial. And I started, that's what I do today. I do the resentment
Yeah.
prayer. I do. That is a
That's
tool
good.
that has worked for me for 6 years. My friend Patty gave it to me, and I do the resentment prayer because I know that for me, in my line of recovery, I can't afford to have a resentment. I cannot. Because see, I go out and get high and get drunk behind a resentment. So I can't afford to have a resentment.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not too quick to forgive right off. I want to be that person. But what I will do is pray for you.
Yeah.
Even if I don't mean it.
Yeah.
Because I know that it's doing some good for me to do that.
And it's a process.
Mhm.
Crystal. It is definitely a
Definitely.
process. It's this not something that I just woke up and was able to do.
Mhm.
You
Right.
know,
Right.
because matter of fact, when I look at you, I see the scar.
Right. Me.
I know. I see the hurt.
Right.
You know, I see the brokenness. I see the, when I look at you, I become, what was it, seaweed?
Yeah.
Until you do right by me.
Everything.
Everything.
We all have those. All right, y'all. We're gonna pause and we're gonna go to break. Y'all stay tuned because this is hot and popping and we got some more for you. Hey, welcome back. Glad y'all came back and joined us. We're gonna jump right back in to our conversation, what we're talking about, because we got some good topics. So, ladies, y'all okay? Y'all doing okay? I just want to do a quick check-in with y'all. All right. So we're gonna jump right back in with how do you accept what is without feeling like you're saying what happened is okay? Because it's done. It didn't happen now. But how do you accept what it is without feeling like it was okay to do that?
It's never okay.
It's never okay. But how do you accept what is already
Well, we basically have to accept it,
that's the word.
but
Accept.
we don't have to continue.
That was a
We
good.
can accept it, but in my next level,
Mm-hmm.
it can't come with
I
it.
know.
It's not coming. It's not going to the next step. Not saying that something won't come, but it won't be that.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I go to the next step, that won't go with me. So yeah, we can accept. We got to accept because it's done.
Yeah, it's done.
But
Crowd was feeling it.
it cannot continue.
Yeah, you can't pretend. I
So
love
we have
that.
to stop it.
I love that.
I know for me, I can truly 100% accept something when I'm tired of the over.
Mm.
I'm completely drained of of the intentions of putting myself
Mm-hmm.
when I finally gave myself the grace to move forward and understand acceptance.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like the prayer, the serenity prayer. But the serenity prayer and accept it.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that is 100% like,
except the things I cannot change.
you know, completely understanding the aspect of getting out of control.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like constantly wheeling and grabbing the wheel. Let you take the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Let you take the wheel.
Stop taking back. Stop
You know,
taking it
like constantly control. I know for me, I ended up having a car accident in, I think it was March, and it was a hit and run.
back.
It wasn't like I can do anything with it. You know what I'm saying? But immediately you realize that you just gotta let go of the wheel.
Yeah.
You gotta let go of that wheel because if you want to try to gain control over something that you get, the wheels is turning and they got 4 of them
Mm-hmm.
and you just got one. You know what I'm saying? It just the math ain't mathing.
Mm-hmm.
So once you realize it, kind of like lose that element and get tired of constantly trying to control stuff,
Mm-hmm.
then you won't be able to get that essence of freedom.
Yes, that was good.
That freedom is accepting,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, of how to be able to move forward and all of the love.
Yeah.
All of the love.
I can dig you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
So for me,
Mm-hmm.
my auntie always talks about, I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. Well, to me, acceptance is a part of your freedom.
Oh,
If you hold on to things
Mm-hmm.
for so long, then you can come back.
Mm-hmm.
And I never want to feel like I'm bound in any situation.
Mm-hmm.
So I accept what was, and then, like my auntie said, on the next level, I'm not going to take that with me.
Right.
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 And boundaries are a big thing.
Mhm. Yes.
Because if you're setting boundaries, then in that situation that you had to accept, it was because sometimes there were no boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
If there's no boundaries, then like
No,
you said, it's a lost cause. Yeah.
It's a lost
That's right.
But when you start to really set boundaries and say, this is what I will accept, this is what I'm not going to accept.
Mm-hmm.
So then, therefore, in the next stages and levels of life, then you understand, oh, okay, well, you know, I'm not going to accept that.
Mm-hmm.
And that part of my life or that part of me that you may have remembered or you thought that was okay is not okay. So let's start here, and we're gonna keep working on those levels, and then these
Right. Because I can't fix, manage, or control.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's not my, I can barely do my life, so I know I can't do yours. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I had to tell myself, well, through journaling, because I'm big on journaling. You know, ChatGPT came into my life, and it just gives me all kind of other new ways of journaling and thinking. I just love it. I don't care what people say. I just love researching and being creative with myself and my writing and my ideas. I just love it. And so, you know, I just had to tell myself, first I had to write down what happened. Right? I had to write down and I have to read it back to myself what happened. Right? To me, that's like staring it dead in the face.
Right. Yeah. Making it plain.
Right, making it plain. And then if not on that same paper, sometimes I do a column side by side. Right? Sometimes I do a column side by side with bullets. And I tell myself, okay, this happened. So this happened, then I'm gonna do it this way. This happened, this, and I'm gonna do it that way. I just do a little like a pros and cons side by side list, right? Because I know that one thing's for sure, two things for certain. I'm always make mistakes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna always make bad decisions because I'm not perfect.
Right.
I don't want to be perfect. That's Jesus' job.
Yeah.
Right? It's Jesus' job. I don't want to be perfect. But I do know that I don't have to continue to do the same thing and keep allowing the same thing.
Right.
I don't have to continue to do that. But what do we? Yes, ma'am. What's the question?
What do we do? No. How do we not allow what's happening to become a fantasy?
By staying into reality, right? By staying into reality. For me, you know, some people say that they ask for, what is it called? Rebuke it, right? And so like when I got dumped in the water, a lot of that stuff that I rebuked went in the water, and I have not acted on a lot of those things that I went in the water with, right? So for me in my other community, making amends, right? So once I'm making amends to whatever, I don't have to just make amends for stealing your money. I don't have to make amends for cheating on your man. I can make amends for anything. Because once I make the amends, I'm not going to go back and continue to do what I amended.
Right. I remember one of my marriages. There's been 8. You don't know. But I remember one of my marriages.
Wow.
One of my marriages. And I'm positioning for number 9.
Period.
But one of
Period.
my marriages, he was gay.
oh,
And
interesting.
I didn't know that he was gay.
Okay.
He just wanted to look up.
But listen, I was the cover girl. But listen, so I created this fantasy on social media. Our clothes, we dressed, we were happy. My king all along, he's a queen. I'm just saying. So I created this fantasy. Okay. So did I need to forgive him or did I need to forgive me? Well, if we go back to your topic, sometimes we forgive the wrong thing.
Right.
And we're still harboring the unforgiveness because that thing has not been forgiven.
And that's a two-way street. Because I gotta forgive him for being who he is. He lied to me and strung me along and played with me, but I still gotta forgive him for being who he is. And a part of me have a little empathy because to live a lie, for a person to feel like that they are born in the wrong body, and then I have to live a lie. I can't even be true to their own self, right? Because of what the naysayers might say about me. If that's what you are, do it and be it to the fullest. You didn't know I'm not right. I ain't got down heaven or hell.
That's right. My thing was,
but
you robbed me.
Yeah, you robbed me.
You robbed me of not being able to say yay or nay to the situation.
Yeah.
So it was a lie. I don't know what I would have said. I might have loved you enough to say, okay, baby, let's work through this.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that I'm woman enough to reel you in. But yeah, but at the end of the day, you didn't give me that. You didn't give me that. You
Right.
gave me
You robbed
what
me.
you wanted.
Yeah.
me to. So if I don't forgive you for that,
Mm.
then I haven't forgiven the
Right.
whole situation.
Right.
So forgiveness is a lie. It is.
And have you forgave?
I have forgiven him now.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I had to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now. It took me.
That's a huge hill to cross. I'm telling you. Yeah.
I'm loving him and he loving him.
Yeah. Killed my
And
head.
him.
And
And still. You know, so yeah.
Because you know,
And I had to heal because I began to look at every man.
Mm.
And you walking like a thug, but you know, you down low.
But at least you didn't feel like nothing was wrong with you.
At first I did. Because I was the
Because it would
prophet.
take you there.
I was the prophet.
Yeah.
I was going to different nations.
Yeah.
And I was seeing, but I couldn't see what was in my life.
Wow. Woo. That's juicy.
So that's why I tell women we have to be careful about portraying what's not.
Right.
Because see, when it crumbles, then the people gonna be like, well, just last week you posted y'all was in love at the Virgin Islands.
Right.
So why is you divorcing him today?
Right.
Well, that was always there.
Right.
So that's why my life, my personal life,
Mhm.
I don't display it on social media anymore. Because honey, I don't know what might hit my word.
Right.
for me, I want to say not living in a fantasy is what's helpful to not live to a fantasy. One, depicting on who you are, understanding yourself, what you don't want, what you don't like, what you do like, what, you know what I'm saying? And understanding who that person, who you want in your space,
Mhm.
and with your energy, paying attention to I want my man. I want mine.
Yeah.
Mine.
I want
We're not talking about yours. We're not talking about hugs. We're not talking about hugs that was on the Instagram and stuff like that. With my man, what I would like him to possess, what I want his intention, with his mentality
Mhm.
to have, it has to be something. Because I can't, me as a woman, I walk right over you, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the fact that I understand exactly how to be able to move slow
Mhm.
in a relationship and accept the stillness and
Mhm.
understand the friendship first.
Mhm.
Understand
Because
going slow because I got
jump right into love.
I gotta understand who you are.
Right. We jump right into love.
I gotta realize before we open up.
So here go the pen and paper again for me, because I'm a pen and paper person.
Yeah.
I made a list.
Yeah.
My sponsor told me to make a list of the characteristics and what I want in a man.
Okay.
My husband made 3 out of 5.
He made 3 out of 5.
He made
That's
3 out of
good.
5.
That's good.
He made 3 out of 5.
That's good.
Not bad.
And
No,
to be back.
Yeah.
And to
That's
be
good.
back.
Because ain't nothing perfect. You
Ain't
just ain't gonna
nothing
get, you ain't gonna get all the checks.
And
And if you do get all the checks, then some ain't real. Some ain't real.
that's when I feel like
Yeah.
you living in the bed.
Yeah, and I didn't have a lot. I didn't have a lot because although I'm worthy of, I still wasn't gonna be. My standards weren't gonna be unrealistically high, and because I can't want you to bring to the table what I ain't got.
What you ain't.
At the time, I mean, we 5 years in now, but at the time, I can't expect you to bring to the table what I ain't got. Now, I'm just being wishful thinking.
Mhm.
I love the fact that me and mine started out here, and we're growing like this here together.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
That's what I love the fact. You know, we started out at the bottom, and now we growing together.
good.
So,
That's good.
yeah,
So
that's
you
what
can
I
see
like.
a lifetime. with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm throwing some dirt on top of you. Oh, you gonna throw some dirt on top of me? One or the other. Ain't gonna be no divorce in my house. Not in my house. Ain't gonna be no divorce.
And that's your first one?
My second.
Okay. Your second.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm his first.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a good little spin on that
Yeah.
topic right there. I really enjoyed that. So let's jump into the last one. The last one is, how do you know when it is time to stop holding on to what could have been and give yourself permission to just
When the sex stop, when the girl, I'm just saying, when you stop affectionately touching me,
Mhm.
baby, you touching something else, and
Yeah.
it ain't me. Listen, the sex, because sex, I don't care what they say,
Yeah.
but listen,
But it's not 75% of relationship.
don't worry about it. It's a driving tool for me. I'm so serious, honey.
Yeah.
You're not affectionate in that moment. You know, if you can't hold my hand and feel something, but
Yeah.
something ain't going
Yeah.
right. You know what I'm saying? I want you to jump up and say,
The passion.
but let me say this about preachers.
Yeah.
Any preachers out there, y'all gonna say amen.
Amen.
But when we are ministering,
Absolutely.
we're open. So when we
Vulnerable,
get through
vulnerable.
ministering, we go goose. Yes, man. I'm ready because I'm open. So I have to be in a place
Mhm.
to where I can't, you know, and I prefer, if I'm not married, not to go with him because I'm you know, I'm looking some kind of way. So, yeah, but for me, that's it. I'm saying,
Yeah.
if he stopped being who he was,
Oh yeah.
to me, that's an absolute, oh baby, that's okay, let's go. And even if I stop,
Mhm.
you know, my dad tells this story. My mom said, "You sure have changed," and he said, "I didn't change. You changed. You used to ride with me like this. Now you're over this. I'm still in the same driver's seat, but you change." So when we change, we have to realize that we're changing the position of what they're used to. And it's up a man too. You know, if you was knocking me down before you saying, and then you stop knocking me down, like that. Or your
Something weird. Something going on.
cold.
You come home at 7, now you come home at 9. What's going on?
And what make you want, you see me, and what make you want to go and see another one?
Right.
That's enough, baby. We can talk about that all
All day
day long.
long.
So, honey, go ahead before we run out of time.
For me, when I am constantly arguing and arguing, and then I'm having to walk on eggshells.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I come home from work and I'm tired already before I get home because I already know that something, you know what I'm saying? Like that right there is another place of this ain't it. It's another place for me because the man that I want, he'll be able to communicate with me without having to wrestle or rumble his, you know what I'm saying? Like with his words and stuff like that. Like he don't have to shout. He don't have to, you know, like hoop and holler. He'll be able to say exactly what he needs to say, real smooth and calmly. And then me, I'm just gonna be yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Daddy.
He'll be your feet like
Yeah.
you are his feet.
Understand. Because if the shoe just don't fit, it don't fit.
Yeah.
You know, it just like it just
So
don't
two
fit.
little shoes
Right.
hurt, honey. I'm saying,
For me, because I am a peacemaker, I'm a very patient person, I'm a very kind-hearted person,
Mhm.
and
Yes, you
when I realize how my patience is running out,
We used to call her the school teacher at work.
oh, really?
Very patient.
Chris would be
Very
like, "Listen, you the patient one, so
Mhm.
we gonna go ahead and
You
go
gonna
with
give me
you."
the difficult one.
She gave me the difficult one. She
Yeah.
did.
She's very
So
patient.
when I'm feeling like my patience is running out, yeah, Yeah,
Yeah.
this ain't it.
Right.
This ain't it.
Wow.
And that's easy for me to detect. That's easy for me to detect because I'm not.
Right.
I'm not.
Absolutely.
That's
Mhm.
good. The arguing.
When for me, when so I bring peace, and you should have your own. But when the peaceful area for us is no longer peaceful, I can't do it anymore.
Mhm.
If I pull up to the house and I'm like, I don't want to go in. I'm just gonna sit here and
Girl.
talk to my house
Yeah.
for 6 more hours until it's time. Yeah. Or he should be asleep by now.
Yeah.
Then that's it. Because to piggyback on my sister right here, I have patience. I've been at my job for 26 years.
Wow.
So I have nothing but patience.
Mhm.
But when your patience has run completely out,
Mhm.
I mean, there's nothing left. I mean, I just, you have to see it for what it is,
Right.
and you have to call it for what it is.
Oh, yeah.
And at that
yeah.
point, then it's time to go ahead and separate.
Mhm.
Because I'm a firm believer, you know. I like my angle. Yeah, let's end this because I've been married twice,
Mhm.
and let's end it.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep holding on. I don't want you to keep holding on because at the end of the day, guess what? You might be holding up my blessing, and I might be holding up yours.
That's the truth.
Because we trying to say something that we really don't want to be.
Right.
So if I go ahead and I let you go and you let me go, and sometimes you find out you're better off than a
Right.
friend.
Right.
Like you can
That's
really
true.
be somebody's good, homie
Yeah.
versus in a relationship, partnership,
I know
marriage.
that.
Yeah.
All my exes say me.
Uh-uh.
I was like, no, I wasn't like that, but it just
Yeah.
Couple that I'm friends with.
I mean,
It's not hard.
and as for me, well, back in the day, it used to be because we don't end on good terms. But somebody going to jail, somebody going to hospital. We don't end on good terms. But that was back in the day. But so in my marriage, I love the fact that right after a big powwow, argument, we don't even give each other time to let it set in. My husband he's the first one. He normally come back and apologize, and I still be heated. Like, I don't want your apology right now. Get away from me. Get out my face. You know what I'm saying? But he's good at doing that, whether he mean it or not. I think he be trying to clear the air so he can finish telling me what happened at work. He loves to tell me what happened at work. But I love the fact that he does that, right? Because I'm an isolated, right? And I tend to hold grudges, right? And I can be up in that room in the middle of the bed with the door closed, with the fan on high, with the remote control in my hand.
The details.
And I would go from Netflix to Hulu to HBO to Prime. I would watch that. I only come out the room and use the bathroom. That's it. I'm going back in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I would live in the room in the dark on the TV. So I'm glad that he does that, because normally, back in the day, give myself permission to move forward, or I always stay past the expiration date.
Right.
Like, he had to take black eye, broke nose, you know what I'm saying, fractured hip to move, Crystal. Move forward. It's time to go. You know what I'm saying? And today, I just thank God that, I haven't had no physical activity like that in my life. In my life since 2016. And in 2016, the story would never change, because the truth don't need change.
Right.
Right? The face was hanging, and I could hold it in my hand. And I said, God, I don't ever want to be hit like this no more, please.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to be hit like this no more. And God said, well, you gotta stop it.
Oh, that's good.
And I ain't put my hands on nobody but my granddad. Leave that out.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's it. I ain't put, out of anger, I ain't put my hands on nobody. And as a result of that, I have not been hit
See,
since 2016.
because to every action, there's a
Reaction.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, there's a consequence. So today, I know that 911 is a factor.
Uh-huh.
And you will go to jail.
Yes.
And so will I.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Call the police on me too. So I just don't. Today, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with that today. So far, because you know, me and the husband locked in. Locked in. Locked in.
Love it.
And so with that, y'all, being said, it's been a really great show. What we're gonna do before we get up out of here though is we're gonna do hope shots.
All right.
All right. You wanna start us out, Pop?
Well, my hope shot is
Hope shot and shot.
okay. Well, my hope shot is nothing is impossible. You can do whatever you set your mind to, because nobody controls your mind
Mm-hmm.
but you.
But
you. Nobody controls your walk but you. So you can be anything that you want, and you don't have to go through nothing
Mhm.
that you don't write down.
I know that's right.
If it's not on the list,
Mhm.
don't accept it,
I know that's right.
because we have to learn counterfeit from authenticity.
Mm.
We don't know the real because we've been fooled so long with the fake.
Mm.
And my shout out is to the best church this side of heaven, which is SECC. I tell you, I love my thugs, I love my goons, I love my gangsters, I love the church. Amen. And I love Nicole. Okay.
Who is also a member.
No, you're not. You're a
Oh, a
disciple. Amen.
Okay, so my hope shot is it's especially all the women out there. Look in the mirror. Discover who you are. I want you to be able to not just pass yourself up in the shower.
Mhm.
I want you to think twice and look and recognize yourself and do the ugly truth.
Mhm.
Dig deep,
Mhm.
sit in the dark,
Mhm.
be quiet, cancel that noise that's
Mhm.
all around you, all the chitter chatter, all the men that
Mhm.
you're having to make choices about.
Mhm.
Okay, go ahead and cancel that. Look in the mirror, speak to yourself, and recognize who you are, so that you will be able to be the head, have a head on your shoulders.
Mhm.
Read a book or two. We definitely need books in the class.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I know I've read many that have inspired me to be the woman that I am today.
Mm. Good.
And you definitely from there, once you read the book, if you have knowledge on your head, you can definitely understand a man that's supposed to be the head of the household,
Mhm.
how to be the neck.
Mhm.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Because if you don't have a head on your shoulders, you're going to be able to understand.
I know
That's
that's right.
That's right. That's right.
Who you shot now?
Oh, shouting out to my mother, of course. First and foremost, shout out to the one and only.
All right.
Because he is the head.
I know that's right.
Jesus. So, and my father, I love you too. She's a sister. She's a
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm. Love it.
So my hope shot. Keep going.
Mhm.
I say this all the time. There is no manual, life manual for life. So just keep growing, keep evolving, keep learning you. And that's about it. And you know, I'm a shout out to everybody.
So my whole
And to me, my shout out.
Yeah, to the one who works my nerves and feel like I am her personal driver,
assistant.
her personal assistant, her
But she's working.
she's working.
Thank you.
And I love her dearly.
So my shout. You know how they say, it's okay to be by yourself. It is not. I'm sorry, I disagree with that. It is not okay to be by yourself.
That's right.
Because God didn't make man to be by himself. He made Eve to be with him. Right? So why you think he made us to be by ourselves? It is not okay to be by yourself. Everybody need a support network.
That's right.
If you ain't got Jesus, you better have a support network.
That's right.
If you ain't got a home church, you better have a support network.
Oh, wow.
Because you cannot be up here
That's
by
good,
yourself.
Crystal.
You cannot be up here by yourself. This here at times can feel like a dangerous neighborhood.
Oh, that's
Don't go
good.
up there by yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta have a support network. You gotta have somebody to talk to. And if you don't have somewhere to go, whether it be church, a home group, somewhere, you need some kind of positivity in your life.
Yeah.
Because if not, all you got working with is you and your thoughts. And sometimes them thoughts
Will get you in
will
trouble.
get people in your
I tell them I
You
have
have
a
a dangerous
red
neighborhood.
angel over here and a black angel.
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah. You gotta have somebody to run some stuff by,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just going the people up there because you got some people up there. They just tap dance.
They living, honey.
They tap dance.
In the whole apartment.
And I want to give a shout out to my bishop, Eric Tate Martin. On his music, his music is E-Take Production, and he's dropping a new album this Labor Day weekend. We are so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, and I love you. Y'all, that's all we got for today. It has been a great show. I just love this sound right here. It has been a great show. We hope y'all enjoyed it. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to come back with another one. This is A Woman's Journey on New World Life TV and Talk Radio. Y'all stay tuned.